What's up, everybody? Welcome to AdoramaXP. I'm Josh Saleh. Man, when I was a kid, I was at the arcades every single week. When I went to see a movie, I'd go immediately to the arcades. I would spend so much of my mom's money and time at those arcades, waiting in line, using the quarters. I even had a nickel arcade next to me, and they eventually went out of business, probably because they were nickels. But hey, I loved it. There were some iconic arcade machines that will always be in my memory. But nowadays, it's kind of hard. I don't have the time to go to arcades. I'm too old to go to arcades. And people will be like, what are you doing here? Plus, some arcade systems aren't even made anymore at arcades. So what do? Well, Arcade1Up has tons of gaming cabinets that you can play right in your home. Really easy to set up and play, arcade button feels and more, volume changes so you can change the volume of it, and Wi-Fi enabled cabinets. It's they've thought of everything. So let's take a trip and see some awesome Arcade1Up cabinets. Let's do it. The Simpsons home arcade game. 4 players simultaneously can play on this game, and the stool is included. Not only can you play together in person, you can also play online multiplayer. There are 2 games in one: the Simpsons game, which we all know and love from back in the day, and Simpsons Bowling. You get a customizer, lit marquee, a molded coin door, and arcade controls and buttons. The volume can be adjusted, and a 17-inch LCD screen shows you the entire beauty of this game. It's incredibly easy to assemble. You have Wi-Fi as well enabled in the game, and a tin wall sign when you get it. So if you're a fan of The Simpsons like most of us are, this is going to bring you back to those awesome arcade games back in the day. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 2 games in one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Turtles in Time. Oh my goodness, y'all. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what an incredible game. 17-inch LCD screen, arcade buttons and controls, original artwork wraps around the cabinet, volume control, and riser. You can play up to 4 players simultaneously on this and play as your favorite Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo, Donatello, and more. I mean, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day. Now it's an arcade cabinet that you can have in your home. X-Men. Oh man, do we remember X-Men? I've spent so many quarters on X-Men. You get a riser, light up marquee, a stool as well, Wi-Fi enabled because yes, you can play this online. And it is a 4-player cabinet. You can have 3 friends alongside you playing your favorite X-Men characters. Now it also has adjustable height from 21.5 inches to 29.5 inches. It is the biggest X-Men game and came out in 1992. You can all remember this. 17-inch LCD screen, arcade controls and buttons, beautiful artwork that wraps around the cabinet, and that is X-Men. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes. You get 5 games in one. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Heroes, Marvel Superheroes War of the Gems, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, and X-Men vs. Street Fighter. You get Wi-Fi as well for online play, so you can play all these games online when you're ready to compete against other players. 17-inch LCD screen, a light-up marquee, arcade controls and buttons, a riser, and an adjustable volume for those speakers. This is an absolute incredible arcade cabinet, and you can just see, based on the artwork on the side, it's your favorite characters. This is a game that is cherished and has so much nostalgia to it, and so many gamers want this game to be remade and remastered. But why wait for that when you can get it in your own home? Mortal Kombat 12 in 1. Oh my goodness, the amount of games in here is absolutely insane. Mortal Kombat 2, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Joust, Defender, Rampage, Gauntlet, Paperboy, Root Beer Tapper, Bubbles, and Tubin and Wizard of War. A 17-inch LCD screen, a light-up marquee, coin door graphic kickplate, arcade controls and buttons. This Mortal Kombat 12 in 1 would go beautifully in any gaming space or living room, especially if you're a fighting game player like many gamers are out there. NBA Jam, who remembers being on fire? NBA Jam was an incredible arcade game back in the day. Now this one has so many different modes. You have NBA Jam Tournament Edition, NBA Jam, and NBA Jam Hang Time. You also have Wi-Fi built into this so you can play online with other people. Original artwork is all around this arcade cabinet, arcade controls and buttons, a volume control, and dual speakers. Man, there was nothing like this game back in the day, and NBA Jam was such an incredible game, and the fact that you can play it at home whenever you want with your friend or even online is even better. So check out NBA Jam. Going to arcades was a huge part of your childhood like it was to mine. It is awesome to have that nostalgia in your own home, and even share that with your friends and family. If you tend to have a lot of friends over and family members over, having this in your living room or your gaming space is not only a great, beautiful piece to have, but also an awesome game to have. Think about this, you don't have to wait in line for arcades anymore, drive out to find an arcade, and if you're like me, look way too old for arcades and be out of place. And you don't have to waste quarters on it. You can play as many times as you want. So check out, link in the description below, all the Arcade1Ups that we have. You're definitely going to want to check them out. Light up marquees, risers, they even come with stools to brighten up your space. And even if you're a streamer, it's a really cool thing to have in the background, but hopefully you play it and it's not just a center art piece, because these deserve to be played. Check it out in the link below. Let us know in the comments which arcade machine you got, which one you want to try and get, which one you're looking to grab that you're interested in. Like, subscribe. I'm Josh Saleh. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Peace.